Big attack here from Patrick KONRAD. He's gone solo to try and win the stage.
After the rest day in Andorra, it's on to stage 16 between Pas-de-la-Case and Saint-Gaudens. There's unlikely to be a shake-up in the GC where Tadej BIKEEXCHANGE has a commanding lead, but there should be a fascinating battle for polka dots in the coming days. There are 4 riders in the mix to become the king of the mountains.
Bueno, de momento vamos a intentar buscar el maillot.
The Colombian comes up on his wheel. Is he going to get there? Oh, throwing their bike at the line on the top of the king of the mountain.
Maybe if I end up more in breakaways, I will still have my chance.
Wout van Aert goes over the top, gets himself set.
If I do find myself on the podium at the end of the tour, it's going to be maybe in polka dots.
Into this corner, look, oh, and that's that tarmac, I think. Mike Woods comes off. And on the line, oh, I'd say it's almost a photograph.
I hope it's going to be a nice battle and that I come out of winner, of course.
There are 4 climbs on the menu today, including the Col de la Cour and the Col de Porte d'Aspet, where Philippe Gilbert had a serious scare in 2018.
Descend across to Gilbert as he misses the corner.
Gilbert!
Je sais que quoi qu'il arrive, c'est une chute qui a été filmée en direct et vue par plusieurs millions de personnes. Donc dans 20 ans, je pense qu'on me parlera plutôt de cette chute que de certaines victoires. Moi, je me souviens plutôt des bons souvenirs de ma carrière plutôt que de celui-là.
The riders left Andorra in cold and wet conditions, so they were given time to change kit before kilometre 0, the stage beginning with a long descent.
Pas réel donné à 13h33 de cette 16e étape. 145 coureurs au départ.
The first meaningful attack came from De Koning Quick-Step's Casper Asgreen, the winner of this year's Tour of Flanders.
Casper Asgreen rolling away and still with an advantage of 34 seconds.
BAHRAIN victorious and BIKEEXCHANGE helping to lead the chase for Sonny, COLBRELLI and Michael Matthews, targeting the intermediate sprint after 85k. Several other moves were shut down before 2 riders bridged across to Asgreen, his teammates Mattia Cattaneo and Mikhail Kwiatkowski from the Ineos Grenadiers.
Le trio repris par l'avant-garde du peloton.
They were caught on the descent of the first climb before 3 more riders went clear. Jan Bakelants, Fabien Dubé and strangely a teammate of Matthews, Christopher Juul Jensen. The Aussie and Colbrelli hot on their heels at the intermediate sprint.
Here goes Michael Matthews. He's looking for the maximum points from the chase. He's going to end up in 4th place. Behind him is Sonny Colbrelli.
The riders approaching the day's toughest climb, the Col de la Cour. Bakelants, Dubé and Juul Jensen leading a group of 11 chasers with UAE Team Emirates pacing the peloton. They were happy to let the breakaway fight this one out.
Patrick KONRAD, BORA HANSGROHE, Austrian champion. .2 kilometres to go. We now have a quartet, and bit by bit, little groups are coming across, trying to get there. There's a group at 46 seconds. Chris Juul Jensen starting to struggle with 3 kilometres to go to the top of this mountain.
Patrick KONRAD taking Juul Jensen's place up at the front. The 3 leaders reaching the summit with a small gap on the second group containing Colbrelli, Matthews, Godou, Skewens, Perechon, Bonamore, Aranburu, Rota, Cosnefroid and Wright. The breakaway heading for the Porte d'Aspet with the peloton over 10 minutes back.
Dubé is the first rider to succumb of the accelerations. Big attack here from Patrick KONRAD. He's gone solo to try and win the stage.
KONRAD soon opened up a small gap as David Godou upped the tempo from the chase group. Colbrelli getting onto the wheel of the French climber. The Austrian champion, KONRAD, reaching the top with 20 seconds in hand before the treacherous descent, where Gaudu was forced to stop and wait up for Colbrelli. Well, those two were eventually reeled in by the other chasers. This group now resigned to sprinting for second place. KONRAD resisting on the short but steep final climb, 800 metres at 8.4%, and on his way to a famous victory. The BORA HANSGROHE man was still leading by over a minute, heading under the Flamme Rouge.
This is a classy ride by KONRAD. He has set this one up perfectly. Inside the last 300 metres, the Austrian champion revving his way towards the finish line.
Now you can see him smiling, looking over his shoulder. The reality is settling in. He knows what he's about to achieve. 150 metres to go.
This is going to be a sweet moment for the Austrian champion, Patrick KONRAD. He's never won a race outside his own country, and now he's about to win a race in the biggest race in the world. Patrick KONRAD, second 2 days ago on stage 14. Patrick KONRAD is now going to be the winner of today's stage. A sweet moment of victory. KONRAD takes a stage in the Tour de France. Career defining that one is. Michael Matthews and Sonny Colbrelli are going for the green jersey points. There's 25 points on offer. Perrichon is caught. Colbrelli takes second. Matthews takes third.
Yeah, I believed in it. I think 500 meters to go when my sports director passed me, and I'm super happy, and yeah, I think I can really enjoy this moment now.
KONRAD taking his first World Tour victory in some style. This another solo success for BORA HANSGROHE after Niels Pollitt's efforts in Nîmes. Well, it was a really tough day on the roads of the Tour de France with the rain and the cold. Just look at the faces after the finish line. POGAČAR is still comfortably in yellow in spite of a late dig from Wout van Aert and Jumbo-Visma. The Slovenian is 1 day closer to Paris, and he retains his considerable advantage of 5 minutes and 18 seconds. Rigoberto Uran and Jonas VINGEGAARD still second and third. Mark Cavendish, though, has seen his lead in the points classification cut to just 37. Wout Poels and the climbers kept their powder dry today, with double points available at the summit finishes on stages 17 and 18. POGAČAR, the best young rider, will be the man to watch once again as we hit the heights tomorrow with an uphill finish on the Col de Porte.